Link down below to credit IGN for this article. Even though I do own the game, I have not done the showcase mode myself yet. While summarizing the storyline at WrestleMania 35 between Becky Lynch, Charlotte Flair, Ronda Rousey, McMahon came out with Charlotte Flair. His face is blurred. Now, you all know why it's blurred, right? But then why is it for WrestleMania 17 between The Rock and Stone Cold Steve Austin, Vincent Kennedy McMahon is not blurred? That's the part that I'm confused about. That's why I'm making the video. You could even see Brock Lesnar. Hell, you can even play as Brock Lesnar. We've already talked about that. 2 matches in the showcase that he's a part of where he's not blurred and he's playable. But, outside the mode, you can't do it. This goes back to that whole thing that I said before in some of my other videos. You either put the bastard in or you do not. You don't do a half and half. It makes no sense to me. When they do World War II documentaries and they talk about the Nazis and they talk about Adolf Hitler, do they blur out Hitler? I'm being serious. I'm not trying to be funny. They don't. We all know what Hitler looks like because they don't blur him out. And look what he did. But Vince McMahon, they're like, you know what? We're blurring this guy. You're removing someone that is a huge part of history, or even if he was a small part of history. It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, quit censoring shit. Quit blocking stuff, giving us a little bit of it, not all of it. Okay, the rubber's half on, it's half off. Like, come on, you're either wearing it or you're not. You're getting fucked either way. Just because you show the face doesn't mean you support the allegations against the person. Now, in the case of Hitler, they make movies on World War II. Oftentimes they do documentaries and stuff, and for the sake of historical preservation or whatever, they don't blur things out. They don't. And again, it doesn't mean that you support what he did. Like, I must be missing something, the logic behind this. I don't get it. It's like, a little blur here. Nah, we'll skip that one. Like, or was it just another oversight by 2K24? I know I'm already getting some heat for dunking on the game a little bit, and then even more so for still playing the game. It's like, yeah, I'm sorry, pal. I paid nearly $200 for the game. I'm going to try and milk every penny I can out of it. For having some fun that I can get from it, and I'm still going to want to cover it on my channel, since this is what my whole goddamn channel is about. Literally all things wrestling. That includes the drama, that includes the regular weekly shows, and that includes any video games that may be associated to wrestling. So there you have it. I just thought I would share that with you. You might find this interesting, you might not. Chances are if you clicked on it, you might have found it to be somewhat interesting. Me narrating or voicing over, whatever you want to call this, maybe not so much. But thanks for stopping by if you made it this far into the video. That's basically the look on my face. What? Like, you could play as Lesnar, but you can't over here. You can do it right there, but you can't over here. Oh boy. Anyhow, if you liked the video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. It does greatly help support the channel with that algorithm. If you didn't like the video, go ahead and give it a thumbs down. I'll bend it in half, twist it, and I'll give you a solo Sakoan. Remember? I'm not going to keep repeating that. Solo Sakoan spike in the derriere. And if you want to subscribe to the channel, I mean, naturally, that would be great. See? I blurred them. Because I don't want to get blurred. I wonder if that could happen. It's like the Chris Benoit thing. In closing, I'm sorry. Sometimes it's hard to tell where to draw the line, too. Because, like with Chris Benoit, I think you can actually get banned from the community creations if you try and create Chris Benoit. Which, to me, again, I'm going to vocally, verbally, on camera admit, it's fucking stupid. Because, again, just because you want to include him in your world of wrestling doesn't mean, again, that you support what he did. He is a part of history. Eddie Guerrero, so on and so forth. With the matches that he had with Chris Benoit, what are you going to do? Sub in fucking Rob Van Dam in there instead and just role play that it's somebody else? Right? It's the same goddamn thing, but where do you draw that line? Where are they drawing the line? I think they're just kind of like, I don't know, just throwing it in the air and just whatever. Yeah. Anyhow, take care, and maybe I'll see some of you in the next one, assuming I don't get blurred. Bye for now.